Hey everybody, George Lugo Jr. here from Queens, New York, and I'm shooting this quick video to talk about today, is time your enemy? Now, what inspired me to do this video was I was speaking to someone just the other day, and he was mentioning to me that he had two jobs and it was tough for him to, um, shirt's a little tight, right? Anyway, he had two jobs. He has no time, not enough time to prospect or anything like that. And it just shocked me, and I know that people are busy. They get involved in a home-based business and they want to create that income so that they can be free. And so I said to him, I said, well, there's many ways that you can create that time. Because listen, that there's 24 hours in a day. Okay, you're not going to get more out of it, but there are some blocks of time. I don't care if you have three jobs. I don't care. I get these excuses all the time. I'm a single parent. I have three kids at home. I work all day. I get home from work and I got another job with the children, homework, dinner, things like that. Let me tell you, I'm not a single parent anymore, but when I get home, my second job is the kids. When my wife's not home, I'm doing what my wife usually does. But I still manage to do my business. I still manage, at the end of the day, I still manage to operate my business. So how do you do that? How do you create time? Well, let me just share a story with you. You see, when you really want something, you'll make the time. So, I'll give you an example. The same people that complain that they have no time, okay, and this is something that's a big purchase, so just bear with me and listen to me. They would go out and they'll buy something that they can't afford, like a car, right? I know I'm being stereotypical, but hear me out. If you ever gone to a dealer to buy a car, even if you had cash, you're there for 4 hours. But wait a second, you don't have time to breathe. But you have time to spend time at a store or to purchase a vehicle, right? And spend 4 hours there, unproductive time, creating more debt for yourself. But I thought you didn't have more time. You see, a lot of people say they don't have time, but they do have time. They're just not putting it in the right place. See, people want to justify the time they do spend on something else as an excuse. You see, because all that's an excuse. I could tell you many, many success stories with, with many leaders that have gone from poverty into rich from 30 minutes, 20 minutes a day of the time that they do have. So, it's like, okay, well, I don't have time for this to build my business, but I got 4 hours on a Saturday to create some debt and stay in a dealership for 4 hours. I mean, does that make any sense? So when you look at creating more time for your business, let me ask you a question. On your way to work, what are you doing? Could you listen to some personal development on the way into work? Okay, now everybody breaks. Don't give me that oh, I work 10 hours straight with no break. You're going to take a break. Why not call your prospects that are opted into your website on your break? Instead of going out to the deli and grabbing a big 6 foot, no, not a 6 foot hero, but a 12-inch hero, right? And eating that in a half hour's time because you're so tired, how about you sacrifice and eat a 6-inch sub so that you have enough time to call your prospects? How about on your way home? Oh, this is huge. I don't care if you have three jobs. You're going to be traveling from one to another. Why not? Why not? Your Bluetooth is your best friend. I don't have a Bluetooth with me, but you know what I'm saying. A Bluetooth should be your best friend. You should be calling your prospects. You should be calling your mentor at that time, going back and forth to your other job or going home. Okay, when you're done at night and you say, okay, I'm done, I'm going to bed. Well, let me tell you something. If you really want this, sleep should be not on your mind. Okay, yes, you do need sleep to function, yes. But if you can't get the stuff done, then guess what? Take less hours sleep. If you want it that bad, there's some nights I don't go to bed till 2, 3 in the morning. I got to wake up early the next day, but so what? It's worth it. It's worth it because wouldn't you sacrifice some sleeping time so that the next day or in the next 30 days, you have 10 to 15 leads to call back? Think about it. How many leads do you have opting into your website? If it's zero, it's because you're using the same excuse. I don't have the time. No, you do have the time. You have to make the time. Again, going back to the example of the car and the dealership and staying there for 4 hours, people justify something. They have to justify it to, every excuse is justifiable, but they never say me. You know, you need to take those fingers and point them at yourself. You need to understand that if you want more time, then you need to make more time. Not that it's your kid's fault. It's my job's fault. Stop. It's your fault. Create that time because you do have that time. You know, let me tell you the meaning of commitment. Commitment is doing what you should be doing even if you don't want to. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Right now, as I'm conducting this video, I'm going to a Christmas party. I have just a half hour to do my keyword research, do my video, do my SEO. Guess what? I'm going to take that half hour and I'm going to scream. I could easily say, look, right now, I'm getting sick. I'm sick. I could turn around and say, next week, I'll do the video next week. No. My responsibility, I know from my commitment to you that I'm going to keep delivering value so you can build your business online and offline. And because of that, I'm delivering this message while I'm sick, okay, because I am committed to do it. And I squeeze as much time as I can, and I have a half an hour right now. When I'm done with this video, I got a little bit amount of time, but I'm going to be staying focused because I know what I want, okay? You see, unsuccessful people look at, they embrace excuses while successful people look at their goals. Successful people also make decisions based on their goals. Unsuccessful people make decisions on their excuses, what they can't do. So I hope this video helped. I hope it helped you with finding more time. And if this brought you value, go ahead and comment and share. And if you're like me, you want to be a student of your craft and you want to learn how to build your business online and offline, all the how-tos, visit georgelugojr.com. Again, georgelugojr.com. Put your name and email, and every single week on Wednesday, a 6- and 7-figure income earner is going to be hosting a webinar on how to build your business online as well as offline. So go ahead and go to georgelugojr.com, put your name, email information, as well you'll get all my blog posts that I post just like this. So with that being said, it's George Lugo Jr. from Queens, New York. See you in the next video. Take care.